A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments. Cure day and night.
Hey! Hey! Let go! Help!
Help? You tried to steal my purse?
So? You're a Zardi.
That's the worst excuse ever for stealing a purse. You could get your arm chopped off.
So far, so good.
Lucky for you, I'm not a Zardi. Now scram.
How tall are you? You're really tall.
Leave me alone, boy.
You're a lot taller than my dad. Are you sure you're not a Zardi?
Yes.
You look a Zardi. Are you a soldier? Why aren't you in uniform? Are you secret police?
What? No. Run off before I lose my patience with you.
You sure look like one of them.
Oh, for the love of the goddess. What's your name, boy?
Bip.
Bip?
Yeah. So?
You should be with your mother, Bip. Not out on your own, thieving. Go home.
Can't. Ain't got one.
I'm sorry. You should still not...
They're not dead or anything. My parents. They were just sent to Kian.
The boy probably has no idea what happens on Kian. I shouldn't be the one to tell him. Kian. That's where the magicals are sent. They don't come back from there. But the boy must know this already. He must have seen it happening to others. To the prison colony.
Re-education camp. That's what my father said. They probably didn't listen very well in school when they were children. They'll be back when they've been properly re-educated.
No one comes back from the islands. Not magicals.
What do you mean?
I mean...
Are you saying they're going to stay there forever?
The boy can't be more than 10. He doesn't need to know the truth just yet. He's only a boy. But so was I when I became an orphan. No one protected me from the truth. They're not coming back.
But why? What will happen to them?
You shouldn't think of such things. Do you have no family here?
Not in Mercuria. They're all in the Southlands. What's going to happen to them?
They will be put to work. That's what the prison camps are for. To keep the magicals away from humans. To segregate them.
Segregate?
To keep magicals apart from humans. Forever.
You're lying.
I am not. Truly.
You're one of them. Why are you here? Are you going to take me and send me to be a segregate?
Segregated.
Too?
I'm not one of them.
Well, you sure look and sound like them.
I'm sorry about your parents. But I have things I need to do.
Are you with the Resistance?
Resistance? Well, of course not,
Because I overheard someone saying there's an Azadi in the Resistance now. And if you're a Zardi, and you're here, and you have things to do, that sounds an awful lot like you're with the Resistance.
Keep your voice down, boy.
Don't worry. Everyone in Old Town supports the Resistance. Most everyone, anyway.
What do you mean by most everyone?
I mean that there are some who don't support the Resistance, some who sneak off to National Front assemblies, some who rat out rebels to the Azadi.
Do you know anyone like that?
No. Well, I don't know their faces, but I know where there's a National Front assembly tonight.
Show me.
What?
Show me where.
I get to go on a mission with you. That's so incredibly cool.
Calm down, boy. I just want you to tell me where it is.
How well do you know the city?
Well, not very.
Right, so I'll show you. Too complicated to tell you.
It's not safe.
For you? No. For me, I leave the ghetto all the time when it's dark. I know where to go, where the guards are posted, their patrol routes, everything. I'm like a rogue, one with the shadows, the veiled avenger. I'm an assassin.
Just show me the way, and then you're coming straight back here.
I'll just stay for a little while.
Straight Back. Or I find someone else to take me.
Good luck with that. But fine, I'll come straight back. Are you ready? Can we go now?
I should explore first, and maybe do some of my other tasks. There's no reason to delay this mission. Let's go.
Yes! Follow me!
I've got
The boy
the
reminds me a lot of
non-magical
myself at that
medicines
age.
your body needs.
Orphaned,
Fully
a street
authorised
urchin,
and
living hand to
licensed.
mouth.
No sorcery.
Eager to get into all kinds of trouble.
We need to leave the ghetto.
How will you get past the guards?
I know a way. Meet me on the other side.
Wait, what?
The other side!
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbour. Go on through.
See? Easy.
Gotta save us. You're playing with your life, boy.
I don't need a goddess to save me. I'm very good at climbing. How did you escape the keep?
What? I didn't. How do you know about that?
Oh, everyone knows the apostle escaped the keep on the night of his execution. There's even a puppet show about it.
Shadow take me. And why do you think I'm that Azadi?
Mysterious apostle guy escapes the keep. Mysterious Azadi joins the resistance a few days later. I may only be 10 years old, and I may have purple skin, but I'm nobody's fool.
Clearly.
This is it. This is where they have their meetings and speeches and stuff.
Are you sure?
Positive. Sometimes I listen in. They talk about magicals and about how we've ruined the world and taken everything from them. It makes me sad listening to that. I didn't know magicals were so bad. No wonder humans hate us.
We don't... Look, boy. Bip. Those people are not good people. You have done nothing wrong. You can't help the way you look or the colour of your skin. How and where you've been born doesn't make you a bad person or less of a person. It just makes you you. It's what you do with your life that matters. Now, scram, get out of here. Go back and be careful.
But...
You promised. No arguments.
Fine, fine.
What?
A tip would be appreciated. In recognition of all my hard work.
You're really something. Here. Now run back, you little thief. I'll need to find a way to get past that goon. Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? Gods damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
The shadows. Step aside, I'm late for the assembly.
Right, of course. Blood and land, brother.
I'm not going to just keep guessing. Sooner or later, even this brainless fool will see through my veil and call on the guards. We'll keep this simple. The obvious answer to blood and land is... The important thing is not what I say, but how I say it. I must appear forceful and show that I belong at this assembly. Stand aside and let me through.
I just need the passphrase.
Come on, brother, you know me.
Nah, can't say as I do. And if you're not part of the family, you're not welcome here.
You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dalmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally. And your Honour Hilarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that.
Honor and... What? There's a word missing. Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
The pamphlet's slogan begins with honor. What's next? What's important to these people? Honor and... faith?
Honor and faith? That ain't right. You're not one of us. Have you even been to an assembly before? Go on, mate, get out of here before I lose my patience with you.
It's disgusting what's going on in there. Them bad-mouthing magicals like they're the problem. The magicals have always lived here. It's the Azadi who've upset the balance of things.
You ought to be more careful speaking ill
There aren't a
of
lot
the
of people
Azadi.
out at night,
The walls have
even though
ears.
the streets appear to be
Oh,
safe.
what are they going to do? Ship
Definitely
me off to one of
not
their
a supporter of the
re-education
National
camps?
Front,
I'd like to
that
see them
one.
try.
They might throw you in Friar's Keep.
They wouldn't dare. They respect women, that lot. At least they've got that going for them, unlike those National Front traitors in there. Mark my word. The moment the Azadi leave, the Resistance will hunt down every last one of them and string them up on the city walls.
Excuse me.
Balance! Where did you come from, eh? I didn't even see you. What do you want? I don't want no trouble.
That piece of paper you tore. Do you have the other half?
What piece of... The National Front flyer? Why? Who are you?
Someone who's on your side.
Well, I dunno. You sound Azadi to me. What do you want that flyer for?
Long story. I need it to find a traitor. A traitor to the rebel cause.
Oh, right. Well, if it means getting back at that National Front filth, then by all means. Take it. And Balance bless you for standing up to those bastards.
It's a flyer for the honor and humanity. It's the slogan used by the National Front. That must be the passphrase I need to get into the meeting. Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
Blood, land, honor and humanity. That's what these people claim to care about. They cling to their slogans like drowning men cling to driftwood. Honor and humanity.
Faith and family, brother. Go on through, mate. The meeting's already begun. If you haven't seen Mr. Illyris speak before, you're in for a proper treat. That man is an example to us all.
Brothers, sisters, cousins, brave, humble, human folk. Welcome to this meeting of the National Front for Faith and Family. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity of your time. Thank you for braving these ill-lit occult courts in your tireless search for truth. Yes. Oh, yes. Despite the selfless work of our benefactors, the enemy lurks out there, in the shadows. Look about. Look. Fear
The hoods
them,
are probably to
the
protect
enemy,
their identities.
for they are close.
It never bodes
They
well for a
are
movement when its members are afraid to be seen. Honor Hilarious.
I smell
He
them.
leads this
Do you not
National
smell
Front
them?
for Faith and
That
Family.
Foreign spice, magic, filth. It warms my heart to see you standing before me, standing up for what's
He must
good
be wearing
and
leather
fair.
undergarments.
Glory, cousins.
They make an unpleasant
Glory be
creaking
upon
noise.
you. In the light of
His
the
beard
goddess.
is speckled with something that
Yes.
looks like flour.
Yes.
Maybe
I
a
spoke
baker.
recently with our
His breathing is
benefactors. I
erratic
spoke
and
to them
shallow.
about that
He should visit a doctor.
immigrant, the magical. Yes. Yes.
She's humming to herself.
Yes.
It's a tune
I
I
spoke to
recognize.
them. I said,
A sweet
listen to
lullaby.
these humble, brave folk,
She
your
smells
cousins.
faintly of salted
Humans
meats.
brought to their knees
Maybe she works in a butcher's
by
shop.
the magical.
Goddess.
Driven to bankruptcy,
man has a
to moral
potent
corruption.
odour. He can't have
Simple,
changed his clothes or
uncomplicated
taken a
men
bath in
and women
months.
led astray by the devilish,
He smells of
demonic,
lavender oil.
magical
Maybe he's a physician.
necromancer. I said to
He has
them,
an odd and
I said,
annoying
we
habit of
need
constantly
to make
kicking
a
his tongue.
stand. Now!
Her
We
posture
need
is
to
odd.
rally
It's almost
behind
like
our
she's tilting
benefactors,
slightly to one
behind
side.
our own.
He reeks
And
of
I said
tobacco.
to them, I said,
An Azadea variant,
you
unless my
need
nose deceives me.
they need, what we
Annie used to smoke
need,
this.
is someone to stand up and speak the human cause.
Her hands
The
are rough,
true
with scores of small
Mercurian.
cuts.
Someone not afraid of the magical
He smells
and
of
his
rosemary.
foreign tongues.
It's rather pleasant,
Yes.
to be honest.
Yes, you know me.
His
You
right
know
hand
me.
has the mark
No,
of a heavy
I seek
smoker.
no fame
His fingers
or
and nails are
fortune.
yellowed and
I
cracked.
seek only truth. I seek the light. I seek
It
justice.
appears his skin
the
has
brave,
a strange pallor.
humble human
He
folk
might
like
suffer
you.
from moon waste.
Yes, yes,
Her
yes.
clothes smell strongly
I
of
stand
tar
here
and
before
smoke.
you as
She
your
must be a factory
servant.
worker.
I stand here before you as your humble servant. Soon the city will
He
elect
smells
a
of
new
lavender
council,
oil.
a new
Maybe
leader,
he's a physician.
one who will take responsibility for the lawlessness that haunts these occult, ill-lit lanes. Our benefactors do great work. They do brave work, important work, illustrious work. But they can't be everywhere. They can't protect all of you from your dark neighbours. And where the Azadi fall short, where their light doesn't reach, the City Watch can help. Take the paper dragons that fly above us as we speak. Yes, those blasphemous constructs that fly in the face of all decent, humble, hard-working human folk. Symbols of the magical, symbols of the Drykin. Phooey. Blasphemous betrayal of all of humanity. Phooey. Our benefactors, the Azadi, they cannot cut every line, arrest every traitorous child. They have more important things to do. This is the City Watch's responsibility. But what does the City Watch do? They stop good, honest, simple human folk from meting out well-deserved justice. They stop us from punishing the magical, that immigrant, for his necromancy and illusionism. Why, only last night, a young cousin of ours was put in chains for laying righteous hands on a magical who'd cast a spell on our young cousin's sister. She'd fallen in with the magical, possessed with dark lust and obscenity. And our cousin is thrown in the dungeon for doing what's right, what's just, what's moral. Yes, this is what the Watch does. Punishes brave, simple, human folk for doing what's right. For trying to save a young girl's soul from that demon, the magical immigrant. No. The City Watch needs leadership. Mercuria needs leadership. Someone who can stand up against the magical and say, this far and no further. Someone who's willing to make sacrifices, to hammer in a few nails to build a home. The Watch is willing to hammer no nails, to build no home. I blame their leader, that woman with unnatural desires. And I blame her leaders, that boneless council, slave to the immigrant, the magical. What can be done? There is only one solution. Change. Change. Yes. Vote, faith and family. Vote blood. Land, honour and humanity. Vote National Front and vote for your humble human servant. Yours truly, Owner Hilaris. With my guidance and leadership, the magical, that subhuman immigrant, The dark necromancer and warlock will be banished from our home. Our children will be safe to play once more. Our womenfolk's virtue will be protected. And these ill-lit, occult avenues will be lit by the light of the goddess and crowned with sweet-smelling, homely herbs. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you kindly. Thank you. No, it's important that we stand together, hand in hand with our benefactors. Yes. I speak regularly with the Azadi. I visit the tower often. I've even broken fast with our bastion of morality, Sami Rahman.
Honor Hilaris.
No
he
one
leads
says
this
that to
National
abandon
Front for
gods.
Faith and Family.
No, the light of the goddess is about acceptance, not disapproval. She smiles upon all good humans. Our common enemy is the filthy immigrant, the necromancer, the demon, the magic.
That might be Arne Stont's young widow. Pardon me, mistress. I'm looking for the Stant widow.
I'm Gertie Stant. Who are you?
I knew your husband. He was a brave man.
Knew him? How did you know him?
We met in Friar's Keep, mistress. On the night of his death. He saved my life. In return, I granted him death.
You granted... You killed my husband.
He was dying. They would have tortured him had they found him alive. He asked me to visit you, to tell you that he loves you.
Oh, don't talk to me of love. He helped you survive. You held my husband's life in your hands. And you killed him? You are despicable. Leave, before I call the City Watch on you.
The construction of the tube network appears to be picking up pace. There are wagon loads of metal pipes everywhere, and the labourers work into the night. There are more steam machines than ever, and we still have no idea what they're for. They're connected to the pipes, and they appear to be linked to the tower. But why? While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
At a National Front meeting, identifying your turncoat.
It takes a traitor to find a traitor. Think you can point him out for us?
I can.
Go on then, before we lose him.
That man. Was he at the National Front assembly? He looks somewhat familiar. I'm putting him down as a suspect. His breathing is heavy and wet.
My table's always open, day and night.
I've got it
I've
across the
seen
Northlands,
somewhere
from
before.
far away as a deer.
Tell your friends.
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forest.
Sandwiches. I've got tasty
Maybe
The
sandwiches.
Azadi aren't too strict.
Nibbles, scrub, tasty morsels. I've got salted tatters. Sure you don't want a nice lump of pickled cows?
He smells faintly
He's
of
the
camphor,
perfect late-night munch.
or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil.
Ah! Nibbles, scrub, tasty morsels.
Who are you people? Where are you taking me? You got the wrong man!
Something tied you up.